What's up, RC4L squad? Mike back with another video. Today we're out at my local park. We got the KCRC ramp back there, and we're gonna have a battle of the 4S's today, guys. Check it out. So hopefully this camera works going from dark to light. Sorry about that, guys. I guess the old DJI Osmo isn't the best thing, but it works good for me. So we got the KAGAMA 4 and we got the OUTCAST 4S out today, guys. So I really wanted to get the KAGAMA 4 out because, to me, I don't know if it's just me or what, but the way the toe is on this thing now is just terrible, and I can't figure out what it is. HYPERFLOW Fans sent me some of the steering links back there. You can't even see them. I'll pop a picture up somewhere in here. That are carbon fiber, because I kept bending the aluminum ones on this and on the 6S. So I thought that was my problem, but it wasn't my problem apparently, because I still have it. Now, I don't know if it's maybe the flex from all the sins on these. If I can get this dang body off. I don't know if it's the links from, you know, just bashing this thing hard, or if maybe the Ackerman is bent and I just don't know it. So I don't know, guys. I guess my next thing is I'm gonna buy a new set of steering links. I'm gonna buy a new Ackerman, both pieces 70-75 Team CORALLAY upgrades, and see how that fares. And really, one of the main reasons I'm out here, this has been one of the hottest days of the year so far. So I got the OUTCAST 4S out here, and this is where we're gonna start at. We're gonna start with the OUTCAST 4S. Every time I've taken this thing out, I get a couple minutes of run time, and it typically overheats because of the ESC. I've had the worst time with keeping ESC fans working on this thing. Now, when I took this all apart to put this HYPERFLOW fan on it, I noticed that the fan was all intact this time, so it kind of makes me feel like now it's not the fan that's breaking, the ESC just isn't working, because when it gets to a certain temperature and is supposed to kick on, that fan never kicks on. So I just think it was an issue with maybe the plug or something. I don't know, but now we have a HYPERFLOW fan on this Max 10, and we have a HYPERFLOW fan on the 2400 kV HOBBYWING motor. Going to be powered off the balance lead on 4S. So let me tell you, that thing really cooks, guys. You guys know the OUTCAST all too well. Full M2C beefcake, hinge pins, hinge pin retainers, chassis brace, motor mount. It's got it all, guys. It also has Vitavon hubs on it. Now, the last video I was testing out those Octane bumper axle stubs. I've been lazy and I still haven't swapped them over. Mostly not lazy, mostly because I need new bearings all the way around this thing, and pretty much my steering links are, I don't know if you can see that one in there, if this thing will adjust, but they are just completely stretched out, and I need new links front and rear. That one you can see pretty good. It's pretty stretched out. So I just need new link-ins and new balls all the way around on this thing, and bearings, and then I'll switch back to the plastic axle stubs, and she should be ready for the summer all the way. I just need to get in contact with my guy Jim over at Jim's Bearings, because them are the best bearings, guys. Make sure you check him out as well. So let me get this thing turned on, get the fans powered up, get the body put on it, and we're gonna send this thing off to Fresh Park Ramp. Now, it seemed a little windy when I first got out here, guys, so please bear with me if it does get windy. We got wind noise, as you can see. I got the DJI mic with the little windsock on it, so hopefully you guys don't have a problem with the wind noise. So let me get everything strapped up and we'll get to ripping this OUTCAST 4S, guys. Holy cow, guys, I don't know if you can hear that, but we got the fans powered up and the truck running, and boy, that is some crazy cooling power. I'll have to leave a screenshot, guys, of what the actual temperature is today. I'm not real sure. I want to say it's mid 70s. or something quite like that. Kind of weird. Well, that's not a good way of starting it. Well, it's like it's got no power and then it's got tons of power. A friend of mine through Facebook has the same Max 10 combo. You get away from that thing, you can't even hear around it. He's got the same Max 10 combo, and he's had nothing but issues with like a slight delay. Personally, never noticed that delay until recently, but I just thought it was from all the overheating of the truck I had been doing. Because I have overheated the truck quite a bit with having that, kept having that fan problem. All right, another good thing, guys. Holy cow, I pulled that out of my butt. I think some of my problem today is just it's these links and these axle stubs. It's just uncontrollable. Holy cow, I don't even know how that landed that. I didn't realize I was gonna bump down through that like that. That was kind of cool. Let me actually turn the ramp. I don't want to keep coming through that little hump. That's a little nerve-wracking. It gets it a little squirrely out there, guys. Well, the way I'm driving this, I don't know how I'm not gonna break it. I know that stuff looks cool, but man, it's rough on it. You know, typically this thing would have stopped already and been overheated. So I do want to run it a little bit and do a temp check. Now you guys can check other videos and it'll say how hot this thing has gotten in the past. That's what she's supposed to do, guys. It is just so hard to full pin this trigger. I think this thing has a 17 tooth pinion. I really want to go rip around that ball diamond, but I know I got very short time today before they come out. It's Tuesday evening, and they will have ball games tonight and practice tonight, so. Man, this thing's just taking some crazy hits today. I'm gonna do one more and then I'm gonna check the temps. Oh, that was, I mean, that was some of the issue that my friend was talking about with how it just like stalls. Like, I don't even know why it did that. Like, it went into its own front flip. That was a nice little fronty. Let's take it up to the car real quick, guys, and let's go check the temps. All right, let's pull that bad boy off. Both them fans are cooking. Oh, that's in Celsius we need. So right now the motor says it's at 120 degrees. I don't know if you guys can see that. ESC 117. Motor wires are a little warm. 120s, 129. Back of the can says 160. And that's about as hot. Oh, that says, so the wires say 150. 160-ish. How about, can I get in here to the middle? So 118 on the front up there. It's like 120 right underneath. ESC's nice and cool, guys. These caps are reading 120. Plugs falling out. Plugs at 100. The lipo's at 100. 110. Center bearing and motor mounts in the 120s. I mean, guys, it's a, let me see here, see if I can. So instead of so here's we are 82 today, guys. So that's where I'm at with temperature today. So it is a warm day here in Ohio for a change. But this thing's still cooking. All them tumbles and that motor and ESC fan is still on there nice and snug, attached to that Garage Life ESC mount. I'm telling you guys, this is one of my favorite platforms. I got something new coming to the channel. I got that Red Cat Valkyrie coming. Another 4S car to go up against the KAGAMA and the Outcast. Now, it's more of the size of the BIGROCK. But my BIGROCK's 4S, so I got the VORTEX, the BIGROCK, both 2 to 3S that are 4S. I got the Outcast, the XXL KRATON, that's 4S. I got the KAGAMA that's 4S. I got the Mojave that's 4S. We got the on-road car that's 4S. I pretty much only drive cars that's 4S or 6S, guys. So even the 1/10 3S cars, I bump them all up to 4S. So let me get this fan plugged back in, this body back on, and we'll do some more sins, guys, and end this in style. If you're in hot conditions and your car overheats, you guys absolutely have to check out HYPERFLOW fans. Now, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. They are not the cheapest rocket fans you find on Amazon for 25 bucks. They are not that. They are not even anything like that. These are big, monstrous fans with custom fan shrouds cut out of CNC carbon fiber mint 3D printing for the mount for the ESC, mount to hug onto the can with a real hose clamp to really secure it on there. None of them zip ties. All the wiring has braided covering over it. You can get it all whatever. You guys know me, I'm not like big into colors. I just like black, carbon fiber, raw. So you can get whatever you want. If you like blue or purple or red, green, he's got them. All the braided lines. It comes with your connectors for your balance leads. It comes with an on-off switch you can use. I mean, well worth the money when you actually compare it to something comparable, and there is nothing comparable. HYPERFLOW Fans stands out. They're one of a kind. There will be a link in the description. There's an install video I'll link above. Make sure you give HYPERFLOW Fans just as much love as you guys give M2C and Garage Life for me. Now back to your regularly scheduled bashing. I don't know if you guys notice how tall this grass is in comparison to this truck, but it's definitely due to overheat with this tall grass. I mean, it's just what it is when you bash in this kind of grass. Typically, I like to be somewhere that's pavement or gravel as a run up and land in the grass, but that's not it. I mean, that's my house that you see right behind the swing set in the shelter house. You don't know windows there. That's how close I am to my house with this park. So I have no complaints about it here. I'm close enough to home if something happens. Right there's the studio. Everything I need is in it. How's that, guys? Now, this is a CNHL battery. The LIHV high voltage packs. I think I have the 6000 in here, the 6000 mAh. I own an 8200 mAh and a 9000, which is actually currently in the KAGAMA, so you'll see that running just shortly. Thanks, man.
How fast that thing go?
Probably how it's set up now. If you could, it's a short wheelbase, so if I could keep the front down, probably 60. It's just so short that like it just wants to come up.
You want to race it?
Across the grass?
Yeah.
What, with that?
Yeah.
We can do it. Start down there.
All right. You getting in on this wire? You can't. You don't got tires for that.
I will. Yeah.
You can try. Don't run this thing over.
I will.
All right, guys, I guess we're gonna race some e-bikes across the field.
Pull it up a little bit. I don't want to go gravel.
Oh, I'm not on it, so you're not gonna hurt me. All right, you guys ready? I'll call it. On your mark, get set, go. I just can't keep the front end down. I mean, a little, I mean, I wasn't even half throttle and just like trying to get into it, it just wants to come up.
I was
Now,
trying to like break mine, but it took off.
now I have the same, this is what they call an ARRMA OUTCAST 4S. They make a couple different 4S models, a Kraton, which is a long wheelbase, and then they make a short course version. Now, my Kraton, I actually have it even longer on an XL chassis with a 6S power system instead of a 4S. That thing will do 65, 70, 55 all day across this grass, no problem.
This is 65, his is about 55.
Those things are cool. I want to get an e-bike so bad. You guys don't mind being on YouTube, right?
No.
Okay.
What's your channel?
RC for us.
RC4, we'll check it a little bit. You want to give a roll on the way out?
No, I mean, you want to do it right from here?
Yeah, we'll get just a roll from right here, just so you're not wheeling all over the place.
I don't think I can do anything about the wheeling, man. I think it's just...
We'll go that way.
Which way?
That way.
All right. You guys heading to the bridge?
Yeah, we're hitting the bike trail.
Okay.
I'll let you get the hit when you're ready.
On your mark, get set, go. Well, I could keep up with him that time, but that e-bike is definitely fast. That's another cool thing about being out here, getting to be around people. They get to see, she just went to LVC, guys, perfect timing. You get to talk to people and show people something they've never seen before. Or, you know, some people have seen these cars, but never really been around them up close, or they're used to seeing what they got at Walmart and stuff like that. And you guys know, a car from Walmart is not an ARRMA. It is not a Team CORALLAY. It's not even a TRAXXAS, guys. So it's just cool to be able to be out and see people and answer questions. Giving back is my favorite thing about doing this YouTube channel. It allows me a lot of opportunities to give back to you guys, and I like to do that as much as possible. All right, guys. I have to admit, the OUTCAST has really impressed me again. Yeah, guys, so like I was saying, the OUTCAST has definitely really impressed me again. Another very successful run with no brakes. And the crazy thing is I still have these axle stubs in, and I mean, these things are crazy sloppy because of those axle stubs and these things. Now, the only thing I see, and I had this same problem with my Kraton, is getting this folded up underneath the drive shaft. That sucks. You have to remove the 2 screws and pull it out, but once it's bent, it's kind of done. I'm gonna have to find somebody that can make some like carbon fiber ones. Hey, Avery, M2C. We need some carbon fiber mud guards for this bad boy while we're at it, guys. Okay, guys, so HYPERFLOW fans still attached, keeping things cool. Let's check these one more time. 129, 124. I can live with it, guys. I can live with it. 110 on the motor wires. 140 down on the back of the motor, 140 on the front of the can. I'm loving it, guys. This is the first time I ran this thing, and I got to run it all the way to LVC. It's always cutting out because it overheats, because that fan would go bad. So super stoked. I call that a win for the OUTCAST 4S today, guys. I don't know about you, but we're gonna wrap this one up so we can make another video getting this KAGAMA out. I'm pretty stoked to drive this thing. I haven't really driven it yet since I've done some upgrades to it, so I'm excited to be able to get this thing out. Like I said, guys, running the CNHL 6000 mAh 120C LIHV high voltage pack. I love my CNHL packs, everybody knows that. This thing's decked out with M2C tower to tower. It's got the A and D block, it's got 6S suspension pins, it's got the motor, the chassis brace, it's got the motor plate, it's got Vidavon hubs on it all the way around. This is one of my tanks. The only thing that I don't have on this thing that I would really like is I want to get the M2C shock kit for this. I have it on the Kraton XL. I've had it since it was new and came out. Testing it. I just haven't got a set for this thing yet, and I think it deserves a set. So I'm gonna have to get a set of those real soon. And I think that's gonna wrap it up for this one, guys. As always, I appreciate you watching and staying to the end. My name is Mike. This was the HYPERFLOW fan test of the Outcast 4S. And until next time, guys, peace out.